Welcome back to another episode of Saving Grace. Today, we've got some candy on set.
Woo!
We've got Sean and Matilda.
Yay!
I'm, first of all, fuming you didn't win. We were both absolutely punching holes in the wall when you didn't win. I was so fucking angry. Sorry, I thought you were going like that. I was like, tell them, babe, tell them.
Third place.
Third place.
That'll do
you know
it.
what? We do that every day of the week, to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Last 2 weeks, we really thought we was off.
Yeah, we was literally ready to go.
Really?
Yeah, we were shocked.
Why do you think you were going?
I don't know.
It could have been Sean. It's been you.
Stuff going on. There's stuff going on with Sean in there.
Yeah,
I thought, looks like we've
It was cracking me up because you two and then Joey and Jesse, you and Joey would just be saying so much shit and then you both be sat there picking up the pieces like, sorry guys.
Yeah, I know.
Sorry for their behaviour.
Yeah,
sorry
I had to apologise 24/7 to the girl. She's like, so I'm not involved, please.
I'm not getting involved. Did anyone have any shit with you though because of it or not really?
No, not really. They sort of all knew that I was like arguing with Sean about his name, please. Like, give me one day off.
Yeah, it was hard.
You were getting it from all sides.
Yeah, I know.
No, right,
every angle.
Of course, do right. I want to go back to the beginning, right?
Okay.
Did you get scouted? Did you apply? Both of you?
So I got scouted back in, I think it was early March, like through Instagram, and then just went from there really, like each stage. And that was it.
Yeah, I got scouted as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did anyone on this season apply?
I think
Blade. And
Blade. Or Blade.
Blade and there was someone else, I can't remember. I can't remember. There was only a couple.
So two people.
Yeah.
So muggy. I'd be like, that's all you got scouted. Me too.
Yeah, I'd well like.
So would I. Be like,
Make it to make it, 100%.
So did you have any preconceptions before you went in? What did you expect to happen?
I don't really know. Well, obviously I was a Bombshell, so it's a bit different for me. But I it's weird because when you're in there, things happen so quickly, you don't really even get a chance to be like, is this how I thought it was going to go or not?
Yeah.
It's so mental actually being there because anywhere I'd sit around the villa or whatever, I'd be like, oh my God, I'm in Love Island and I'm on like the day beds or on the sun deck
so
or whatever.
crazy.
I was constantly being like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I would be as well.
I felt like when I first got there, I felt like I was in my TV. I was like, this is weird.
Like all the colours, everything, everyone just sitting. It's a lot smaller when you're in there and it's just like...
I went to go see the villa and I thought, you guys staying there for like 8 weeks? I'd be licking the windows.
Honestly, crawling up the walls. Sometimes, like in that bedroom, sometimes when we're getting ready, we're in there for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you just got all these bright lights. You're in a rave or something. And it's just like, but no music.
Did it take everyone so long to get ready?
No.
You were super quick.
I'm really quick.
Yeah.
But like, some of the girls is like a couple hours. But they tell you like you've got an hour and a half to get ready or 2 hours to get ready.
Never is though. It's
Who
like 3 hours.
snores? Who snores?
No, I don't.
Well, I do, so it's fine. You can let loose on it. It's fine. Don't worry. Just having it.
We're both as bad as each other.
Yeah, we actually both snore. So like it was fine.
And it was snoring. Anything else?
Shaking the room. So you started from the very beginning.
Yeah, honestly.
You didn't have a very good ride at the start.
I went missing for 2 weeks.
Of course. Yeah.
I swear down. Like I found it so overwhelming at the start, and I was like, "What the hell am I doing in this place?
Really?
What is going on here?" And then obviously, like I think it was about 3 or 4 days before, like Matilda came in, and then like the whole thing just changed, and it was like a different experience from then. And then
because I bet. Did you think, oh, I'm probably going next?
Yeah. I was literally like, it was either me and Mumvir, and then we're bopping along. Like every evening, it would just be me and Mumvir, like
basically
chatting,
coupled
like,
up together.
Our game shit, and we're just like with each other. Do you know what I mean? It was quite funny.
So what do you do to preoccupy yourself when you're sat? You know, what's it called when you're in the villa though? You know, before you get in the actual villa and you're, is it called in holding?
In holding, yeah.
Yeah, because were you in there for longer then?
No, so I was in holding for 6 days.
God forbid.
Yeah, but like obviously you got no phone, like, just with your chaperone.
I would have done a prison and shoved it up my arse. I'm not fucking about.
Honestly, I was freaked out for the first day. I was like, what am I doing with my hands?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I vaped so much because I just didn't know, I didn't have anything else to do.
You've got popcorn lung now. It's taking years off your life.
Yeah, but it was not too bad because I was sunbathing.
Yeah.
Like,
it was actually really lovely, to be fair. It was like a detox, no phone.
Yeah.
You know, chaperones phones were always sweet. So I was just like,
so you're just sat there doing
getting the zone.
nothing, getting the
Literally
zone,
nothing.
get your game on.
Yeah.
Do right.
Yeah.
Were you nervous when you came in?
I would say so, yeah. Because everyone was such a big personality and it was literally like you couldn't get a word in.
Yeah.
And as I was so short as well, I was guys, what's going on up there? Honestly, everyone was like basketball players and I was just this guy. Honestly, it was so funny.
Oh, bless you.
The thing is, I'm not actually that short, but on a TV...
No, you're actually not. You're taller than me and I'm a man in a wig. So I honestly wouldn't fucking worry. Yeah, you're taller than me. So how tall was everyone else then?
Everyone was like everyone who come through the door was like 6'3" plus. And I was just like, for God's sake.
You pray
wearing
the
my
short
high heels
kid
every
comes
night.
in.
Yeah.
And you were a bombshell. Tell me about that.
Oh my goodness, I was shitting myself the whole way. Like in holding. And then obviously they call, you don't know when you're going to get the call. It could be like then or like never. So I was just thinking, I'm still not sure when or like if I'm actually going in. But then when they called me, I was in an all-inclusive hotel. So I hadn't...
you at the buffet.
They called and said like, you're going in at 9 p.m. And I was like, sweet. And then I planned everything. So my chaperone was like, do you want me to stay in the room with you, get ready? And I was like, no, babe, like no worries, I just need time to get in the zone. And then I took my flip-flops off when she went back into her room, ran to the all-inclusive bar, down so much, like I must have had about, I'd say 5 or 6 roses.
We are the same.
And I was pissed and then we had 2 more drinks when we got in there. I was steaming that first
Absolutely, that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
Dribbling.
I watched back my first episode and I was like, oh my, because I'm literally like
eyes looking in different directions.
Everyone like that.
That's my worst nightmare. If someone went, not they would, but if someone went, you're going to be a bombshell, I'd be like, do you know what? No,
but I was actually going to say no because I was so freaked out. But because it's like, if you're in there at the start, you're kind of all in the same boat. Whereas like going in as a bombshell is like
hard.
And you got to step on toes. Luckily, you didn't really step on toes though. Because there was that one girl, the life of me, I can't remember her name. She came in and she dated basically everyone that was in a relationship.
What, towards the end?
Yeah.
Lolly, was it Lolly?
Is it Lolly?
Lollipops.
Let's go with lollipops. Fitting. Love that for you. She came in. I thought if someone asked me to do that, I'd have said no, absolutely not.
I said to them though that I wouldn't do anything like from Casa onwards. I wouldn't do Casa or anything after.
It's pointless.
I said I wanted to be one of the first 4 or something like that. So. Because otherwise I just thought, I just wouldn't be able to do it. Like if Lolly is a fucking legend because I would never, I could never have done what she did.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
Do you think she was asked to be like, just maybe shake things up a bit, pick someone else?
I wouldn't be...
The PR just went on there. I don't know.
I don't know.
Which is great anyway. Okay, so you're in the villa now. First of all, also, when you walk in, you have to do the slow-mo shots. Did you practice your walks?
I did. Yeah. I tried because I'm awful at walking in heels anyway. So I was like, all the girls was like, you need to like not walk like, a rugby player. And I was like, right, okay. So I practiced a little bit. And then the slow-mos, oh my God, there's like... You do it
3 takes every time. And then like you start doing it slow, but you're actually in slow-mo. So
extra slow.
My whole arse cheek was out when I did my slow-mo as well. I had no knickers on the whole time. So I was thinking, I hope my nun's not out.
Sean's reminiscing. I remember it well.
But the slow-mos are nuts.
Yeah.
And when you came in, you went straight for Sean. You knew what you wanted, right? Basically. You didn't see, but on the outside, everyone was like, nah, I think that was an easy cop out.
I know.
Really?
Did you think people were going to think that or not really?
I didn't really. No, I didn't, to be fair, because obviously, especially like when you are in holding, you're just watching the episode.
Yeah.
Like, you've basically got to give your top 3 like after every episode to the like producers or whatever.
Not the top 3.
And I had a top 3 and I was just like, but I'd said like I fancy Sean the most, and like also like I on day-to-day life, I wouldn't go for someone who's like really strong in their like who's in a relationship. So
I didn't know where you were going then. Really strong in looks. So I'd be like, okay, all right.
So like it puts me off anyway. Like Kieran Nicole being so, I just
there's no point.
There's no point.
There's no fucking point.
Yeah, and like and I just knew we'd get on really well.
Yeah.
And I just thought like I didn't think that anyone would think, oh, she's doing it for that, because people think you can just like be faking it. You physically can't.
Yeah.
You're around each other 24/7. even. Like,
It'd be long.
yeah, you couldn't do it.
Yeah. No, I've heard that so many times as well. You probably do it maybe the first 2 days.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'd be like...
You'd be like CBA. But yeah, because there's no way
you could fake it.
With anyone, like you can't... I don't think you can fake being friends or anything. Well, I could not possibly do that.
No.
Was Matilda your first kiss in the villa?
Yeah, what gave that away?
Right, so... Sean, let's
I've
chat.
actually seen bits and bobs on this.
I've seen this.
Anytime I hear my name now, I do scroll past it, but I saw a little something.
You on that terrace.
Yeah.
I've never seen someone jump up
Oh my God.
and address the crowd like that in my life.
I didn't even know if anyone was there. I just went for it.
That's actually quite sweet though. You just now we're seeing you two now. That's really sweet.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Cracked me up because when you did it, we were all like, that did just happen. Yeah, that did happen. Would
know
you
what
do
it
that in
was?
day-to-day life though?
No,
No,
of
you in
course
slug
not.
and lettuce. Everyone after that first kiss.
No, definitely not. I feel like for me, what it was like obviously the whole hideaway thing and getting the custard pie. I was just
I forgot about that.
I was so anxious for anything else after that. I was literally like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, how do I go about it? I was like, can I have a kiss? Do you know what I mean? It was so like that. And then when it happened, I was just like, yeah, whatever.
I loved it though.
Gave it big ones.
I actually loved it. It was so
It
cute.
was so
If you
funny.
hadn't have brought that up, no one would have remembered that.
I
What's
know.
that?
The custard pie.
It wasn't even too bad.
It wasn't
You did
actually
that
bad
really
watching
well.
it.
Because if I didn't want to kiss someone straight away and they tried to kiss me, I'd be like, ah! Like I'd scream.
Honestly, I was
What?
melting on that swing. I was like, going like this, like-
Yeah, you're right. That's absolutely fine. I want to skip to Casa Amor. Just get the horrible stuff out of the way first, right?
Let's do it.
You're in Casa. No, to be honest with you, the line up there, I don't blame you for not really dipping your toes in any of them. It was pretty dire. But you were so loyal anyway. You were sat there, living your life, sunbathing, occasionally looking on the phone at the other villa.
Every now and then.
Didn't
Was
message.
that hell? No, I've got a text. Did you feel anxious?
No, because to be honest, I thought like even if he did do something, it was literally there for 5 days, and like I really, I don't know, I didn't really care that much, but like
Better woman than me, fair play.
well, like I just knew he'd be cracking on and doing something, but I didn't realise he'd be like, you know, all over the girls in there like he was.
Please, it gets so heightened when you're in there and it's like Casa this, Casa that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're like, you just
Joey stir in the pot.
Oh God.
Do you know what, guys?
Yeah, and then like, one thing, and then obviously stuff went down.
Stuff went down.
Stuff went down.
I feel like with you though, I don't think you know, sometimes in the back of your head you're like, I've probably got to address this at some point. I don't think you thought about the fact you had to address it at some point.
Yeah.
So that was incredible to watch.
Yeah.
But when you guys came to the recoupling,
Oh my God.
that was one of the best scenes of telly I've ever seen in my life. I thought you were about to get up and throw hands. I thought the Kent's coming out in her. I've never seen anything like it. What did you think when you sat down? So you see him standing there, right? Sean's there. He's alone. Are you straight away like, brilliant, he hasn't done
I'm like,
anything?
I was like,
Honestly, you're coming in bouncing. And I'm like,
but then, right?
Bead of sweat coming down.
I know, and I could see you were sweating as
Oh
well.
my
So
God,
I was like,
literally touched because like my sweat patches, I don't know if you can see like on the thing, they're like down the sleeve, down
they
my
were
shirt,
fucked.
and I was literally like,
it was fucked.
right.
But I was like, I was so happy. But then when I was stood in between Maya and then the Casa girls, I could hear Diamante like saying stuff under her breath and like laughing, giggling. So I had my backup from
Straight
then.
away,
And then obviously she was like talking shit and like, when I did go stand with Sean.
She was
and that's why you know I reacted the way I did, because I was just like, you're not going to mug me off, love.
Yeah,
Do you know
because
what I
it wasn't
mean?
in a way of, by the way, he's
No,
done good for you, girl. Like just to let you know.
Yeah.
It was
Like,
in a
hey,
muggy
girl.
way.
But no, it was like she was trying to.
Yeah.
You know.
She was on smoke from the start.
She's still on smoke.
Oh, yeah.
I've never, every time I open TikTok, I just see basically what happened. This is my side of the story. I think you've got beef with ex-Love Island.
Oh, man.
It's incredible.
Yeah,
No
no,
one's safe.
she's actually an icon. Like
Ex.
I'm obsessed with her. That's the thing. She's an icon.
She is staying relevant, which I fucking love.
Yeah, good on her.
It's hard when you're in Casa as well.
Yeah.
To stay relevant, she's done her fucking
Yeah,
bit. I
she
love
really,
it. Yeah.
she really has.
I love it.
And I love her for it. Really
What
do.
did you think? Were you shocked about anyone else's? Probably Io.
Io,
Yeah.
I just thought they was actually really cute together before.
Yeah.
I mean, I was only there for about 5 days to see it.
Yeah.
But like, obviously, Memes was so like in love, like at the time.
God, yeah.
And I think that was one of the worst moments. Anytime I needed to stop laughing, I'd think of that moment because I was like,
oh shit,
it was
that
awful.
deep. Yeah,
it was so deep. Like she was like, it was just awful because they take so long as well. So she was waiting outside for 3 hours. She was waiting outside. So she knew something was.
She was the
gone
last,
down.
very last.
She was the last one.
yeah. If you're last, you know you're fucked.
Yeah. So we was all like, oh my God, we know how, I just knew how anxious she would have been feeling anyway, because it's fucking scary walking down that little thing.
It's a long fucking walk as well.
I promise you now, that's the worst part about it. When
hear the footsteps.
Yeah, when anyone is around the fire pit and you have to go over, even like on a normal day, I'd be like, I'm scared to go over because it's weird, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
It's like cursed.
Oh yeah.
The fire pit is cursed.
It is, it's so scary.
From your point of view, 'cause you saw this all go down with Io.
Yeah.
Were you also shitting it for him?
Yeah, because I feel like he was just sitting there, like at the start of that whole recoupling, he just knew he was going to be last.
Yeah.
And like you could see it in his face, and then obviously it was just like that just waiting for it to happen. And but like obviously he had a great connection with Jess as well, which obviously like was lovely
really
to see.
Yeah.
So you know, everything happens for a reason. It was just
that was vicious, that whole thing. I thought, oh my God, great TV, but feelings.
Yeah. Oh, it was bad.
Yeah. Is it awkward as well after? So you all disperse. Is it then, because obviously you want to, like, if I've just come back and Eyelashes is there, I'm fucking spending all my time with her, but you've got someone that's upset, so you've kind of got to be like, you're right.
Yeah, I know. It's hard, isn't it?
The thing is, after that, because there was so many people, you had to wait to have these convos.
Yeah.
So it was almost like,
oh shit,
like, I've got to explain myself to Matilda, but I've got to hold on.
So
do you know what I mean?
true.
And then the nights are just so long, and it's like there's so much going on in the day. Like it's just mental.
It feels like the end of the world as well. Like, you know, when you're like, I'm literally never speaking to you ever again. Like after the recouplings, then 2 days later, you're like, I love you so much.
I know. It's because it's just like, it's so intense, isn't it?
It's so intense.
Yeah, but in the normal world, if someone does that, whatever, you will just block them, never speak to them.
Exactly.
You're in the same villa with them, sharing a bed. Cheeky finger at the night. You can't stay angry. You know what? It's I can't even imagine. Fucked, yeah. It's easy to say stuff as well from watching it as well, because I'm always sat there like, I wouldn't have that.
Yeah.
But if I was in there, I probably would have that.
I know. And do you know what it is? I feel like as well, we didn't take it that seriously, like a lot of the things. Like we was just having a laugh for majority of it. So like sometimes people was like really serious about it, and we would be, you know, still cracking up and sometimes it didn't mix well.
Yeah, no.
Well, that takes me on to the games that you all had to play.
The games in the garden.
You guys cracked me the fuck up during the games because everyone else was really like offended. There was one thing you said, and it was Jessie and Nicole arguing. You were like, all right, serious Sally, he's fucking her. And it just killed me because everyone else was silent. No one was saying anything. You just come out with it. I thought, right.
Yeah, we got in trouble sometimes.
Yeah, we did.
Did you enjoy the games?
The thing was, like, it was a chance to go outside the villa or something to do in the day.
Yeah.
Sometimes the days are quite like boring.
Yeah.
Like, you're just having chats and
that,
do you know what I mean? And then like you get to do something, so you're like, oh, let's have some fun here. Do you know what I mean?
They are actually jokes.
Yeah, they are jokes. Like everything, we were very like quite light-hearted and very thick skin with staff, so it was quite like enjoyable. But obviously,
anyone could say anything to us, and we'd be like,
well, we'd brush it off and like,
or give it back.
Yeah.
What I saw. I loved it.
It was great. We actually loved.
Yeah.
We talk about the sexy dance challenge.
Oh, the sweet dance. Love it.
The candy man.
The candy man came to town.
Yeah.
He really did. Were you nervous at all about that, or not really?
Well, because when we were in the room, you get called out, but you don't know when you're going to go out.
Okay.
So I've literally stayed in the whole room, like watching everyone go out. So I'm last, and I'm thinking, okay, now I've got to put on a show here.
Too right.
Do you know what I mean?
Jessie's just come out and fucking stilts. You got to do something.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm got sweet stuffed everywhere in every part of my body. Do you know what I mean? And I'm coming out, and I was just.
He gave me a ring from his pants.
Inside
from the
nice and warm. Yeah, love that. Preheated.
I hate that as well. I just remembered.
Yeah, you need to go get a jab. Yeah, some sort of jab. So you created all sorts of shit on that, but I didn't understand why everyone did take that so seriously. Because again, if it's a game, I would just take it a pinch of salt.
Oh, you talking about the sweet rose?
Yeah. Wait,
I thought we were talking about the dance.
Oh, no, we were. Wait, I've mixed all of them up.
You're mixing it up.
Let me start off with the roast.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
sweet roast.
The sweet roast.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You fuck that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to town.
Yeah.
which I thoroughly enjoyed actually.
Did
It was
you?
So
great.
funny.
Yeah, it was brilliant because I thought he won't say that, and he did, and I thought, oh, he did that. Yeah, that'll do.
But I generally like, because obviously everyone's business got like dragged out, the whole situation,
Yeah.
past stuff, and I thought everything had been put to bed and it was okay to like joke about.
Make a joke, yeah.
Because like it was like, I don't know how it was shown on TV, like
Yeah.
stuff was like probably dragged out, so it was just current.
Yeah.
But in the villa, it wasn't that sort of vibe. It
But
was
I
all
took it
back
as
to
what you
normal.
said as jokey anyway.
Yeah, so then obviously when I've like said my said my sweet roast or whatever,
Said my sweet.
like I'm then like seeing everyone's reactions. I'm thinking, oh fuck, like, here we go again. Like,
Yeah.
got to go through this and now and smooth things over.
Yeah.
But like, I just genuinely thought it was all light-hearted, and like I'm standing there in tight pants, chucking sweets, like saying what
Doesn't get
people's
more
sweets are.
light-hearted than that.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I look like the Wally more than anything.
I wish people could see the actual like one.
oh my god!
He was stuttering.
So I
all
haven't.
over- You don't see it in the clip, but he was stuttering all over the gaff. He was like, you had to redo it a
Yeah,
few times.
because
and you had
like
to
the mood,
re-say.
because the mood around the fire pit got so serious,
So
right?
bad.
I was then like looking at my phone thinking, right, got to call Josh a dummy here. This is not going to go.
You had to re-say it like 3 times.
no.
Oh, the Josh thing literally took about 15 minutes because I was
It
like,
was so joke.
it was not jokes. I was
violate
sweating.
them
And I was
over.
like,
Right, yeah, and everyone's like,
so now, everyone around the fire pit
laugh.
is dead silent, like waiting for this line.
I was cracking up.
Yeah, you were cracking up.
I was like, I love it.
And then obviously obviously said it, and then obviously Josh was fuming, and I was thinking, great, like I know how this looks now, like just gotta try and like talk to him, but
Your
we're all-
argument after as well, there was Josh was obviously in a chef's outfit. Sean was in these like little tight pants, and like Joey was
around
dressed
that-
as a rapper.
Yeah.
I zoomed in on the pixel to take a picture of the moment because I thought this is iconic. Yeah,
it was
this is
so
amazing.
odd, like literally, and like I genuinely like was gutted after because I'd upset Josh.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to talk to him, and then Joey's just like making things like.
Oh yeah, he loved it.
Adam
worse.
feels-
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, oh, Josh, like I'm generally like I didn't mean it like that. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was all bizarre.
And you got your toes out. Have you checked your wiki feet since coming out?
No, I'm really.
I reckon you got
scared.
5-star.
Really?
100%.
I mean, I loved my performance.
I did too.
I thought
did.
like, oh my god, I couldn't think of anything worse than standing up there and having to like sing a ballad or do something really serious. I'd be shitting myself with that. Like I didn't care. I wasn't like nervous for it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just loved it. Like I was cracking up that whole time.
I don't think that's ever been done before.
No,
Honestly.
no.
Ever.
It was fun.
Because I didn't want to see what she was doing, right? So I was turning away, and Kieran's like, don't look. I'm like, what is it? And then I turn around when it's time, and I just see like these toes like outside the curtain. I'm like, oh my god,
Thing
you're
is, I
right.
hate my toes as well. Like
you?
I've got the chubbiest, weirdest feet ever. They look like they're all from different humans, each one. And so I was like, right, this is so scary that my feet are just going to be out there now. But I actually loved it. Yeah, I loved.
No, it was incredible. Now we're going to go on to the sexy dance challenge.
Oh.
Right. Do you get to choose what outfits you're in? What's the vibe?
No, they kind of tell you, didn't they?
That's
What
muggy.
to give 'em.
That
Yeah.
is
Go
very
out
much,
one at
yeah.
a time,
Right.
and then you just get what you give them.
Yeah, yeah. You go to the front. They've obviously planned what they want you in. They gave me a bodysuit to wear of mine, but I hated it, so I ended up just wearing Harriet's silver bikini because
Yeah.
I preferred it. It wasn't nice, the bodysuit. But other than that, you kind of you've got to stick with what you are given. Actually,
Yeah.
Grace was meant to be a fairy, but it was like awful. So
Yeah, she swapped. It was meant to be Harriet wearing that.
Yeah. Yeah, they swapped.
Oh, if someone put me, because I know they'd make it muggy, they'd put me in like a sexy minion outfit. Fucking bitch.
No, I was
way.
just shitting myself for a wig. I said, and guys,
wig?
if you give
No.
me a wig, I will not wear it.
Absolutely.
I can't. But I loved it. I loved the weather outfit.
Yeah, you
Smashed
did
it.
really well.
I DIY'd the skirt and everything. Like we worked it out. It was really
Yeah.
good.
That's so you weren't scared while doing it.
Oh my god, I was shitting myself.
Okay,
and before
fine.
I come on, I said to all the girls, all my family as well, no, I'm actually stiff as anything. Like I can't dance at all.
Yeah.
And I said to them, I'm gonna have to pull a sickie on that one, like because I don't
Yeah.
know what I was
Got
doing.
an norovirus.
Yeah, I didn't know what I was so scared. But then I think we had one drink before, and I was just like going around to all the girls' drinks trying to get what I could. But then when you actually get to the door, because you don't know what order you're going in, then they're like, right, Matilda, you're up next. next, like out of nowhere after the next person.
Sorry?
Yeah, you don't know the order, so you literally just have to go. So then walking to the front door, you're like, right, got this. Walking down there was scary, but then once I like blacked out.
Yeah, it's such a long walk as well from the bedroom door all the way to the fire pit.
Why is the walk so long?
And then you're staring at them as they're coming in, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, it was, but I actually loved it more. That was my favourite challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Other than Sports Day, that was my favourite challenge.
Yeah, I would say that. Oh, yeah,
Really?
definitely. I would say it's up
It was
there.
so fun at the time. I thought I'd hate it, but I actually loved it.
Definitely.
My thing is there's so many of you, right? So you've got to think of a different thing to do on each person.
No,
Plus, you have to do it for as long as the music.
Oh, yeah,
So
you-
you have to.
you have to do it for 3
You can't get round
minutes.
past everyone, and then you just feel like,
Yeah.
oh, what do I do now? And the music's still playing.
Yeah. So like Will, for example, when Will did his, he didn't do it for long enough. So there was like, Will, go back and finish the dance. So then he had to do it, and he was just like humping someone. And we was all like, poor Will. We gave him such a round of applause because we thought that. So I was just trying to be really slow and just like grind on people to try and like move it up, because it was so. I thought if that happened to me,
That's the worst.
I would just, I'd faint.
I would faint.
Yeah, I would.
That is awful. Someone needs to speak to HR about that. That's actually insane.
Oh yeah, that I couldn't.
Who do you think was the best out of the girls?
I mean, Gracie was really good. She's just fucking fit, ain't she? She's like,
I don't know.
It's
There's someone in the room.
yeah, she's perfect, and she just like is just a sexy girl. So she was amazing. I've seen her since, but obviously she was before me, so I didn't end up seeing her at the time. But I've seen her since, and it's iconic, the splits and everything.
Oh my God.
She was amazing.
She was like a million miles an hour, just come round.
Stood there like, who was the best guy, do you think?
The best guy?
Dance-wise? Can't say.
I wouldn't have seen any of them because I was last. I didn't even watch
Watch
it.
it back.
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Any of it?
No.
Stop it.
No, I swear down, I haven't.
I would be on the plane downloading.
Yeah.
all-
Really?
I've watched loads.
Of course, too right. 100%. I'd be watching all of it. Do you think the heart rate's actually correct as well? Because I don't think it is.
Moody watches, isn't they? Let's be real.
I don't think it is.
They actually do come and strap you up.
I know,
though,
and
like,
then check you every single time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they come in. Yeah, they come in, and then they're like, they check your watch, but they hide it, don't they? They hide it
Put
from
a bit
you.
of tape on it.
Yeah, and then they check.
That's like your heart rate.
Yeah, so
like
what's that
strap.
then?
That was just to show what the heart rate is.
Oh, yeah, you're probably strapped
Or the
up to
time.
know.
They're just looking at the time.
Yeah.
As well, you don't know the time. No. I'd be sat there
Yeah.
covering the watch.
Been here for 5 hours.
Yeah.
Does it take long to film
Yeah.
the sexy dance?
Yeah, that
Really?
That was quite a long one.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
What do you think the worst recoupling was?
We didn't actually have that many.
three recouplings whilst I was there.
No, you didn't. Really?
Casa, the one that I'd had to do for you.
Because we was all praying
Oh,
out
no.
who was doing the speech
Oh,
next.
no,
It's like,
four.
it's
Yeah,
my turn.
because I did my first one, then Casa, then the second one that I did, and then it was the final recoupling. So only four. And I'd say, the worst one for me was my first one, because I was literally standing there and I was like, I want to couple up with this boy because he's fit.
that was
and then,
so funny.
Like, over the vlog, they're like, right, okay, and tell us about your time in the villa. And I hate it, all eyes on me as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, sweating, scorching heat, and I thought that was my worst one, definitely.
Yeah.
Because you just have to keep talking.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't realise they make you re-say stuff.
Unless, like, some people just smash it, like, and they don't need it, but then sometimes they'll be like,
That's when you know you're qualified towards the end.
Yeah.
When they don't say, tell us about your experience so far. That's when
You're
you know.
sat there like,
yeah,
smashed
you
it.
say, yeah,
Smashed it out of the park.
100%. But yeah, that was my worst one.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about Nicole and Kieran as well, right? Did they argue as much as it looked in the villa or not really?
But they bickered like a married couple, but like it was never serious. And then I think towards the end as well, like they learned how to communicate with each other so well. And like I remember Kieran saying to her, like, anytime you need reassurance or anything that happens, we can talk about as much as you need to get over it. And like, it was just really, really, really sweet to her. Because I think she just has she'd been hurt in the past. She just needed a little bit more.
And he is a rugby player.
Yeah,
That is like, someone told me they're a rugby player, but like, see you later. But he's like an anomaly.
What's that mean?
No, I don't know, like one of a kind.
One of a kind.
Oh, yeah.
I'm using big words. I don't know what they mean. Someone in the comments will be like, you fucking idiot. But I think it means one of a kind.
Yeah, well, he's just a great guy, isn't he?
Yeah, Kieran's a great guy.
My favourite part is when he was like, I have slept with like 100 people.
Honestly.
I know.
Her face, incredible.
Yeah.
One of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Did you ever discuss body counts?
No.
No.
Good. Next question is...
Moving on.
Yeah, moving on. I want to know, so coming towards the final, you go get your hair cut. You all go and get your hair cut in this like barbers. Did you actually go and get your hair cut there?
See, we didn't actually get a haircut there, no. We just went in and
because
just
that's
filmed.
risky. Imagine the final and they fuck up your hair.
I remember seeing that clip, that took about like, we was there for like 2-3 hours, and like from watching it on the show, they used about 3 seconds of it. I was like, what the fuck?
That's nuts.
And I didn't even get a haircut. Worst thing about it.
It was waste of time.
Yeah.
Talk about hair and beauty to me. Do you get your hair redone in there? Do you get your nails redone? What's the vibe? Because I heard you get your tapes refitted at some point.
Well, I don't have tapes. I don't have extensions, but the girls
That's
have them
your real hair?
It's my real hair.
Bitch.
Yeah. No, but it's been fucked since like I've been out there. And I went in with brunette hair, and then I literally come out and was blonde because all of my like toner, everything had come out, so all the bleach just has shone through. So I asked her box dye it, and they was going to let me because they let Nicole, and then it got to a week to the final, and they were still waiting to like for the down day that we had, and then they said it's just going to be confusing if you like dye your hair now. So I didn't get my hair done at all. I still need it done now. Yeah. And then nails, I got my nails done once, twice. So once for the final, the day before the final, and then one other time in there. But
like down there,
my friend said to me, we saw you on TV with no critics on, and you did this in every coupling, and we were so scared. And I said, I can't believe
that's good
that I've been there like that
with your natural.
And I was arguing with Sean, and I was like, oh my god, I've been gun fingering with no nails.
With your lesbian nails.
I was fuming about that. But you got to wait for the down days and the times that they do it. It's like because these people come in.
It was like once every 2 weeks, wasn't it? When they got people in, like haircut wise, like nail wise.
Wow. What did you guys think of the final? Was it fun? Did you have a good time? Because I've been to watch the final once, and that was the longest night of my entire life.
Really?
Yeah. I thought, fucking hell, we could speed this up a bit.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Just one in, one out.
But that's like it every day in the villa. So to us,
so you're not so used to waiting about and
Yeah.
like things.
It was actually a good laugh, to be fair.
No,
for
it
us.
was. Yeah, I mean,
what do you do the day, like getting ready for the final? What do you do? Is it just like a normal day, or is it?
So we go off to a different villa. Like we don't actually
you don't
stay
get ready there.
in the Love Island villa. And then we're just in a different villa. We get ready, and then we get a taxi there.
Boys and girls are separate.
Yeah,
course.
separate.
And we get our hair. We got our hair done, makeup done. You got haircuts, didn't you?
Yeah, we got haircuts, and then
You were like, finally.
And then what? And then we literally just drove there. It was so scary, though. It was
waited around for a little bit, and then
it.
And you guys probably haven't seen a lot of people for a long time.
Oh
you
my
come
God.
in that villa, and there's so many people.
so weird. Everyone's just eyeballing you. And you're like,
It's the scariest thing. Like I remember I was getting my solo pictures done, and there was like the Magaluf people coming up to who were invited.
Right,
And I was like standing there doing my solos, and they was driving up in these vans, and people was like waving at me, and I was thinking, who are you waving at, babe?
Yeah.
And then there was like, oh, that's for you, and I was like, hey, like waving at me, because you're like, what?
Yeah, I suppose.
It's so weird.
Yeah, because you've gone in and people don't know who you are, and you come out and every fucker knows who you are.
It's the weirdest thing
That's
ever.
crazy.
Yeah.
So coming out, you've come out the villa. Were you disappointed by the final results or not really?
No, not at all. We thought we was going to be full.
Yeah, we was literally like standing there and like, here we go.
But yeah, it was like we were off, like thinking that we should be next, and then it was really Jess and I. So, being in the final full stop, we was like, what the hell are we doing here? Like on the way, when I was with the girls, we was all like, we're like finalists. Like we're going to a final and we're the finalists. This is the weirdest thing ever.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone really expected to win or would be gutted that they did. Do you know what I mean? I can't imagine. You don't agree? Of course you don't agree.
No, I agree.
Okay, good.
What's the first thing you guys did when you came back home?
I went to the pub with the girls.
Yeah.
I went to the local pub, been craving a pint, and it was beautiful.
And more than one anyway.
Yeah. Needed
Blackout
a good drink.
drunk.
It was so
Blackout drunk. Back.
Yeah, it was battered.
So have you guys seen each other pretty much all the time since you've been back?
It's been
hectic.
Yeah, it's been so hectic. I went to Beckenham. What was it, that week on a Friday?
Take him to P. Luigi's or
No, I love that you know that.
That sounds like
took him to the Pearl.
basically,
Took him to the Pearl and Beckenham had a lovely little dinner. It was so nice, honestly. It was like, it's mad because having an actual first date outside the villa is just like the best thing after having it be so intense in there. So we had the best night.
Yeah, best
and then
night.
It's been hectic since, but we had the reunion.
Yeah. Met up with all the islanders when we come out. So
yeah, we had a night out with everyone.
So you talk about the actual reunion?
Yeah.
So filmed one.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
right.
It wasn't filmed. No,
It was just a party.
Yeah, it was just a rap party. I know.
No, tell me all.
Literally.
How was it? Was it
Free
fun?
bar, went crazy.
Too fucking right.
Yeah,
Love
I
that.
was battered. Everyone had a great time. I mean, there was definitely some drums that went down.
It was so odd. It was like,
yeah, it was weird.
when you're there, you're just having a good time living in the moment. And then, like, I've woken up next day and see old Dia on TikTok live. Dia Monts. And then you're like,
Ruby was in it.
Oh yeah.
She was like, screen record this. I was like, I will.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Nutters.
it was just odd. But
was there many people arguing or just them two?
No.
I think there's definitely.
I suppose when drinks about though as well, and you see what people have
Plus, there was
actually
people
said.
from the public there as well.
Yeah.
They were getting quite chirpy as well, I felt like.
Really?
Yeah.
Not the chirpy.
Yeah.
How was it seeing? Is it Omar? How was it seeing him
me and
again?
Omar,
Was it fine?
Yeah, it's so cool. Like, me and him are like, we were generally so close in the villa, so obviously.
The fight for Matilda.
Yeah, I know.
One girl.
Savage as it was. Like, we've come out, we've seen each other since, and like, we're all cool. And it was all cool.
Who was the most drunk at the party?
Ooh.
God.
No one fell over. I didn't see anyone like, getting dragged out by the hair or anything.
I think everyone was similar.
Yeah, waving.
Like, everyone was
all battered then.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, it was great.
Have you seen each other's families since coming out again?
You've seen mine.
Yeah.
I haven't been up to Hertford yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
You need to.
I know.
Need
Next
to.
week. Next week we've got plans, haven't we?
Not really, no. But I know it from the lives that you've done in the shop. So that's all I've got for you.
Oh, right, yeah, good.
Are your reviews okay now? Because when you were in, people were fucking rude.
You know what? Some of them
What the
actually
hell?
really quite funny, to be fair.
Okay.
Like, some of them are like, oh my God, I opened the box and there was a message there saying, I'm a jelly cherry. I don't like jelly cherries. Like, 1-star review.
They
I'm
were
like,
creative. Yeah, of course. But is that all sorted out now?
Yeah, I mean, I think they like took it down. I spoke to my sister about it and she like said that they took it down and like.
You would have had no clue that was going on.
Yeah, mental.
When did they tell you? Did they let you get over the bus?
It's a big thing as well. Do you know what I mean? If you get 1 star, it's personal.
It's personal on Trustpilot. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
I'll probably get a load more now.
Yeah, we'll be buying.
Yeah.
Are you going to go back to it now?
So I'm planning on going back there Monday just to check in and see if all the sweets are all right.
Of course.
Yeah, priorities.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If I was a sweet, what sweet would I be?
Ooh, I would actually say you're going to hate this. I'm going to say a
milk bar. I promise you, it's on site.
I'm going to say pink mushroom.
Why is that then, Sean?
I don't know. I haven't called anyone a pink mushroom yet. And I actually thought about it on the way up and I thought, pink mushroom actually sounds good.
The set's pink.
Pink, fluffy.
You can make
mushroom.
people like a bit on edge.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, too right.
Yeah.
Love that.
Someone actually got livid at him the other day.
Oh my God, it was so bad.
Because he called him a milk bottle.
Yeah, literally.
Oh, I get it.
She was wearing all white dress and I said, yeah, you're a milk bottle. And she was like, milk bottle? I was like,
You ready to defend in the corner. So what's next? You're going to move in with each other? You're just going to take it how it goes? What's the vibe?
I feel like we just want to have as much fun as possible.
Yes.
Dates.
Yeah, we're dating, we're having fun, gonna go on holidays.
Yeah, exactly.
From what I've learned from having past Islanders on this fucking pod is that don't rush it.
Yeah.
Don't straight away move in together because then it's like the Love Island jinx or curse.
It's definitely not a bit of us either.
Yeah.
No.
All that sort of serious like.
No, we're
we just enjoy each other's company. We love like dating and laughing and just having it off.
Having it off. Yeah, you guys are my favourite couple.
Was it?
Really?
I'm
Are you saying that
happy
'cause
you're
we're
on the
here?
pod. I promise you.
Really?
Back me up.
Is it? Come on.
I'm so happy you're on the pod. I want to end this pod
Right.
because you're never going to do this again. I want you to give each other one last coupling up speech on Saving Grace.
Oh my.
You don't have to make it wet because I'll vomit. But make it Saving Grace style, all right?
Saving
Matilda,
Grace.
I hate
I'm a producer.
Oh, damn.
Matilda, can you please stand up? Don't actually stand up.
Okay.
Sorry. I got two in the zone.
We're in the clouds.
Okay. Matilda, can you please say who you would like to couple up with on Saving Grace?
I would like to couple up with this boy because he's fit. I love how much he talks about sweets. I love how passionate he is about sweets.
Yeah.
And I just love him. And I can't wait for the future.
Nah.
So the boy you'd like to couple up with
boy
is,
I'd like to couple up
because there's a lot in the
is
room here. Yeah.
Thunderball.
Woohoo!
I was hoping I'd get a follow from him as well when I come out.
Oh, we'll make it happen, Sean. Follow it. Right, your turn. Sean,
Right, here we
could
go.
you please state the person you'd like to couple up with? Thank you.
I would like to couple up with this girl because I love every inch of her toes. She's beautiful. She's got delicious eyes. And she's my watermelon slice.
The girl you'd like to couple up with is...
So the girl I'd like to couple up with is Matilda.
Oh,
Yay.
it was so lovely seeing that live, guys. I've got butterflies. I don't know why I touched my tit. I've got butterflies. You've been amazing. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you
for
so
having
much.
us.
If you've been watching, give it a like, a subscribe. And if you've been listening, give it a follow and a 5-star review. Bye.
Bosh.
Bosh.